Welcome to my showcase of the lea.Online app, which is a mobile app for German low literacy people in the workforce, aiming to improve the literacy levels with this anonymous learning capabilities of the app. And this overview you can see here is providing some major topics like technical jobs, nursing jobs, food processing industry, or a mixed content, and these categories are representing the major terms to learn, and every aspect of the application is basically covered by a text-to-speech engine that helps to read aloud any textual content as well as any interactive element. And this is because we have to assume that some of the users will not be able to read every aspect. Of course, most aspects may be read, but not every. And when we're starting, for example, this technical jobs part, then you can see I already did some progress here, showing this kind of a map you may remember from some other mobile app games or something, a little bit like a gamification aspect. Let me start with one of these here. So the last time I did some writing task. This time I want to do some reading task, and every task starts with some kind of an introduction. So there's also a big content library we developed there together with professionals from several industries, and providing realistic content from apprenticeship to everyday work situations. And then it's always similar setup. You have some kind of a progress bar. There is an initial introduction of the current task. There is a visual explanation of how the items, that's the interactions for the answers, are to be handled. In this case, it's a single choice. You can only choose one of the correct ones, and then you have in this task you have to ask to tell the first letter of the word Zahnriemen, which is a German word, and of course, and then you can check if your response was correct, and then you go to the next one. And then in this case, there is a text that is not highlighted by a text-to-speech engine, which is of course required because we want to assess the current reading level. And let me do something wrong here. Then the application of course shows that this was the wrong one and the correct one was the other one. And then you can continue that and do some of the answers, and I do one right, I do one wrong, and then the last one is correct. And then once the users are done with that task, they get some kind of a response page where they got shown the overall amount they have. They passed basically in that task. They can give a response how they like the task. This is for us just to collect the tasks that need some review. And then they also have a profile where they can see like how much skill levels they collected overall. And apart from that, they can go back to the overview and go back to the map and then do other tasks. And this application is written using Meteor React Native, and it's basically the same structure as this template project I created here. So everyone who is interested in that, this contains the same as my application, or the mobile application contains an app with React Native and a backend written in Meteor, and then using Expo to connect to build the app, and using Meteor React Native, that is this project, to connect both together. And this Meteor React Native library is also currently maintained by myself, but also other active members of the Meteor community, and it aims to mimic most of the functionality that the Meteor API has provided in the browser. And you should definitely check it out if you want to develop a mobile app with Meteor as a backend and React Native as a front end. And For those who are interested in, there's also a link on GitHub to lea.Online, which is the organization that that developed this mobile app, but also many other apps. We also provided some interesting libraries like Easy Speech for the browser, OAuth 2 server for Meteor to create your own, to use a Node OAuth 2 server for your own auth. And with that, I'll leave this to you guys to talk about it and check it out. I hope you have fun. And let me know if you have any issues with Meteor React Native. I'm available on the usual channel, forums, Slack, and personal email. And with that, I wish you a great day.